All right, guys, welcome to the Talking Point Show on Elegbete TV and Elegbete TV Radio. My name is Idafi Matthew Esiogen, and I saw the matter take the B. And you know how the show be. Una go tell us what una want us to talk about, and then we go talk. So more like I be on a messenger. Now when I get the show, anything wanna talk, now I go respond to. It's as simple as that. Now I be the presenter and I may be the analyst. But then there are ways to get involved in this show. You know, say with the miss pidgin and English because of the people will be say it did for Obodo their side. But normally I feel like speak pidgin English as a worry boy. But we could just push any I want to take come here, but I handle her for my chest like that. I'm gonna use a codity carrier for shoulder. Okay. If you want to join this show, you want to join the WhatsApp group where we say people to drop their comment, just follow at Elegbete TV Radio. It's on the screen. You go say if you watch out for TV, but if you listen for radio, at Elegbete TV Radio, ELEGBETE TV, then radio, ROADIO, at Elegbete TV Radio. It's as simple as that. If you follow them, you will see the pin post where we say day for the Twitter handle. Yeah. Also follow us on Instagram too at Elegbete TV Radio. But if you want to follow me personally, I may be the Elegbete One of Sports. You know understand? So you just look for Elegbete One for inside Twitter, Instagram, and across all platforms. When more hit the ground running, more listen to what is some of now get to talk, and then I go call answer to rap. We'll start with the first person. Who be the person there?
Hello, Elegbete TV Radio. My name is Olaleye Idowu, calling from Ayetoro in Ogun State, Nigeria.
Olaleye Idowu, Oya, Moko hear from you.
Aftermath of Joseph Yobo's appointment as Super Eagles assistant coach, the coach, Glenadro, has come out to say that he is ready to actually help develop Joseph Yobo as the Super Eagles coach in the assistant role. But my question is the Super Eagles fold a testing ground or a learning process for a coach to develop himself, especially a coach that has not had any prior experience of even coaching an academy? I might bet to be wrong. I know Joseph Yobo has an academy, but of course, in terms of coaching ability or prowess or certification, he has got none. So going forward, do you think it is okay for Joseph Yobo to start the Super Eagles as a testing ground for himself to build his coaching ability? Great what you are doing, sir. I must confess. Hopefully, I did be able to be part of a live recording someday. Do take care, sir. Bye, sir.
Olaleye Idowu from Ayetoro. Ayetoro. That reminds me of Jennifer's diary, Ayetoro. But the question you've raised is a very, very vital one. I think that what Genatro is doing, Genatro is more like a company man. He's too mature to get involved in catfishing or fist fights with the NFF. I think he's seen it all. He's realized that first off, the guys that run the NFF does not know anything about football. And then this is his last lap. Nigeria looks to him as the clearest opportunity to win a major trophy. The last Nations Cup, he could have won it, but then, the best team of the tournament won it. So he still believes that somewhere in the midst of all of this, he can win the Nations Cup for Nigeria. So why fight the NFF where he can just play along? After all, Joseph Yobo is not going to be responsible for selecting players. Joseph Yobo is not going to be responsible for doing anything. There are only two things that can happen. Joseph Yobo is either going to become the Onigbide, like what happened in 2002, since we don't learn lessons from our past. It's going to become a disruptive figure in the camp, or it's going to help, add value to the team. But this is me. On principle, the NFF is the one that carries the toga of responsibility here. They are setting a very terrible precedence already that says that once you are a former player, you can be a coach. Coaching is not something that comes from, it's not transitional, it's not hereditary. It's something you go to school to go and learn. There are also rules. There are rules of engagement when it comes to this whole thing. You must have a coaching badge to be able to sit on the bench, to be a coach at any level, not even national team level. If as small as the Lagos State FA, you must have coaching registration and coaching badge. Why would we allow a national team to be tossed around because you're a former captain, because you're the most cap player, because you're Joseph Yobo? Well, tomorrow, somebody else, Emeka Ezogo, will say he wants to become the national team coach, and when you tell him he doesn't have the badge, they will remind you of what happened to Yobo. You bend the rule, or nepotism. And all those things we should put into consideration. I do not think that Yobo would have any say-so. My only worry is the position that Yobo occupies means that he might one day have to coach the under-23. He might one day have to coach the Chan Eagles. That is really where I have a problem. How do you put a coach that the players already know that this guy not be coach? Oh? You know, they know this information is not hidden. They know it's not a coach. And then he starts, bringing those, the way the ex-players behave. They always say, in my days. That's why most of them don't succeed, even in Europe. That becomes a problem. So if you want a coach, get a proper coach. And then Jonah Troy being a coach does not mean he's an instructor. That is not in his position to start training coaches. That's not what he came for. He's not a coaching instructor. He's a manager of the Super Eagles. There's enough headache in thinking of what player to invite, how to plan strategy for matches, friendly matches, qualifiers, and all that. So I don't think it's his job to come and sit Yobo down and start teaching Yobo. Once I'm thinking of interviewing Imama Mapakabo and asking him, how many times did Genotro sit them down and begin to teach them in terms of development of coaches, because they spend a longer time with him? Maybe when I bring that out and when we talk about that, maybe we'll have a clearer picture of what this is. But for me, I think this is completely wrong. Let's go to another person. But thank you very much, Olalia from Ayetoro. Whenever you're in Lagos and you feel you can be with us, let us know. Chat us up, and then we'll tell you how to join us in the live stream.
Hello, Elegbete TV Radio. My name is Matthias, calling from Ikorodu in Lagos State, Nigeria. My question is, there was a wide report for some days ago which says that Pochettino said he would like to work in England. Is it indicate that he is already prepared his mind to become a coach of Manchester United, or is he a media propaganda or English press that they normally do? Because for me, I don't think the man will be fitting to the Manchester United as a coach. I prefer another coach, but I want to seek your opinion concerning him, whether he's going to be the next coach of Manchester United. Another thing is, I want to talk about our MPFL, because we know that for branding in Nigerian league is very is a problem, and even from the NFF, the marketing department, they are not doing very well. Now, even for a small team in English Championship, League 1, League 2, National League, you can just go online and get more about them. What is the problem with our MPFL team? Is it because it's a government owned? And if it's a government owned, those people that are put in charge, why are they not function well to bring our MPFL to the limelight, so that from everywhere in the world we can access to their merchandise, even watch the game and all that thing? Thank you very much. God bless you.
All right, thank you very much, Matthias. The two questions you raised, Nigerian League and Mauricio Pochettino, so make I deal with them one after the other. Mauricio Pochettino, I disagree with you when you say he's not big enough a coach to coach Manchester United. Maybe you still look at Manchester United from the era of Sir Alex Ferguson. The truth of the matter is, this Manchester United made them eat humble pie. They don't fall down. They don't come down well. Mauricio Pochettino also not be really terrible coach like that. If you look at Manchester United, see people like Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, you know if you tell me Ole Gunnar Solskjaer better pass Mauricio Pochettino, David Moyes better pass Pochettino, or Ryan Giggs. These people in the last couple of years don't coach Manchester United. The only two coaches where we say get level pass Pochettino, we don't coach Manchester United now, LVG and Jose Mourinho. So I think that going forward, Manchester United already the plan say at the end of the season they go sack Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. So guy be Ole Gunnar Solskjaer will be fired. Having said that though, I think the options were they grand. With the year of Thomas Tuchel of Paris Saint-Germain, that's another Unai Emery, another mistake again where Manchester United won't make. With the year of the most major, the top candidate, Massimiliano Allegri, and that's the reason why they not great sign Ireland and some of the players will be say, what do they call them? Ole Gunnar Solskjaer be one made a sign. That's why they got in Odio Gallo in the short term, so that when the new coach come in, they go do their own business based on what the coaches recommend. But I think if they bring in Pochettino, because of the way Pochettino's style be, if they allow him the time to build a team in his element, I think that Pochettino can still do well with the opportunity. But the thing about coaches, some coaches they do well with small teams. If you put them for big team, they go fail. Some coaches have been do well for big team. If you put them for small team, they go fail. until they give him the chance, we will never know. Now, but Manchester United fans, because from Moyes to Giggs to LVG to Mourinho, now Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, they're not the suffer well. Patience no dey again. But in this type of things, now patience now go feel work for Manchester United fan, because the more una the throw tantrum, the more una the create problem, the longer una go stay. When I left from Liverpool, it take them 30 years to break out of that hoodoo. So and it be like the way Man United they go, so they just want copy from the Liverpool textbook. They want to go out of football wilderness in terms of the Premier League for a very long time before they'll come back. I don't think that is good. Maybe also learn from Arsenal. After Arsenal moved to the Emirates, one FA Cup here and there, 2, 3, and then struggle in the league, come second, come third, get out of the top 4. Now was struggling to make the top 4. So maybe Man United people, they patient. But I think that Man United actually, if you look the team well, from Harry Maguire to Wan-Bissaka, the few midfielders that they have, and then the players up front, maybe apart from Martial, the team, it don't need more than 5 players to get back into a strong competing position. But they also need a strong figure, a good communicator, somebody who understands football, somebody who is not a company man like Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. And I think Mauricio Pochettino don't learn some lessons from a time at Spurs. So if he come in, he go put in some clauses in his contract where he will give him power to take some decisions, to stand firm on certain things. And it's not a former Man United player, so he's not coming there to prove anything to the cleaning lady or the tea lady or the girl in the restaurant and the groundsman. He's just coming there to work with the playing staff and take decisions and make a score. And then when Man United they don't also get the power to pick and choose and to take decisions. So either Massimiliano Allegri or Pochettino go do well for them. The other person will be say supposed to come in, come do something. Man United fans not go still like her. They go Simeone. And right now is the highest paid coach in the world. So if you look at all of that, Man United too go still struggle, even though they get money. But there's so many things Man United need money to do. The stadium is leaking, so many problems around them. But I just hope that they get them right. But I think if they get either Pochettino or Massimiliano Allegri, it will do them well. Now coming to Nigerian League, there's a comment you make. You say even small club in the Championship and the League One in England. All those clubs you mentioned, so they 1 million light years ahead of any club in Nigeria, like Enyimba, Kano Pillars, MFN, and the rest of them. In terms of years of formation, they are ahead of us. In terms of anything, so not call them small club for in comparison, in a conversation when you put Nigerian clubs in it. The people that run Nigerian football, both the administrators at the MPF, LMC, and the club side, even the private-owned club like Ifeanyi Ubah and MFM, they don't know what to be football business. They see they take football as when they gather boys together, when they pay their salary, when they feed them. They earn 150,000, some they earn 300,000, some they earn 500,000. So we are overdoing because of our economy. Because you remember, once they tell you, civil servant, minimum wage now 30,000. So if we can pay boys 50,000, it's okay. Nobody's interested in the business side of it. But more leave on because now loophole. One day some people go see that opportunity. The way people see opportunity to create TPL, and then we'll create a better thing. We can do better than this, but unfortunately we get more people when they run our football. We just pray say they go move to the next level. We could take the next call. Thank you very much, Matthias, for that one. We say you mentioned.
Hello, Elegbete TV. Current location Fadeyi. How you na dey?
All right, Timothy there, but we did fine. And hi, Ikpaja, for yourself.
Timothy Dembo. So I want to ask Elegbete one. Say how you feel. Say this appointment of Joseph Yobo be, because I see one tweet recently where they post say Segun Odegbami mathematical writes about Yobo, and few months after he write say Yobo go fit lead the Super Eagles go Qatar 2022. Now in this one they come. You feel say na politics, or you just feel say maybe wetin Yobo dey take deserve make he be assistant coach to Gernot? Thank you. You no feel say they go fit catch up with Lobby Stars? Thank you.
All right, Timothy, Usman Abdallah, the team where carry go playing, but you also consider them because you are a former coach of a team. No means you must go and beat them. It depends on the quality of the players and the team where you get. If the quality of the players and the team where you get no good reach your former team, there's no way you fit beat them. Usman Abdallah try best, but Enyimba na Enyimba. Enyimba is still like the strongest team. They come Lagos, they beat MFL. Let's not forget that one. So it's not easy to just play against your former team and win. Now, talking about them having 4 games in hand and whether they go win the league, any season in the Nigerian Professional Football League, the first candidate to pick as the odds-on favorite to win the league is Enyimba, whether you like it or not. Because they're not going to come meat for pot of soup. You call the cock momo where you get better meat, the car leg and the rest of them. But Enyimba is always at the top before you can pick other team. Yeah, Lobby Stars recently, in the last 5 years, Lobby Stars don't show say they fit compete and push for the league. Well, they win one league, that one will be say no end. But Enyimba, when the league start from beginning to the end, they know how to navigate the marathon of the league better than any other team in the Nigerian Professional Football League. That's the reason why they get as much a league title and 2 CAF Champions League ahead of any other team in the Nigerian Professional Football League. But Mok will not take Rangers for granted. They are crawling and they are coming. They just might surprise everybody, but Mok will see how that one go. Thank you very much, Timothy Dembo. I hope see I don't answer your question the way we say you take this satisfied, because it is more important Moku satisfy you than just to make noise about it. Moku go to another person.
Hello, Elegbete TV radio show. This na Joseph from Orile. Now, I get one talk where I want talk. We all know say Lampard, they start all the small boys we ain't get. They bench the big boys for bench, which is Pedro and William. They likely say they go day on their way last summer with this new ZH signing when sign. Now, my ponder or my question now go like this. The two Lampard dey do, say in dey bias to English players, or in dey try please the English FA, or na im own kind of philosophy to play young boys na im dey do. Abi I would like make you share more.
Joseph from Orile, I know if you blame Lampard for what they do, a coach would always work with what is in front of him, and also would always work with the players he can trust. When he come from Derby to Chelsea they face transfer ban, and a young coach too. Some senior players, he don't play as a senior player in the camp, and he know how senior players they give headache. Senior players, most times they like respect upcoming coaches, young coaches, because to them they don't work with bigger coaches who know more. So who are you to come and start talking to us? So they're very careful. So in the try bend the player so he go feel bend. Yeah, the result never go the way you expect for all matches, but in the try best to make sure say now the way the people will go listen. My mother put her this way, say now the egg will call mama, now if I will chicken the ash. The one will call papa, you go find the papa, make the papa call her chama. You know, say that na very hard work to do. So Mok will just look and say give him time. But when the season ends, they also sign ZH. ZH is another young player, but his experience is coming from Ajax. Mok will see how he go. But I think that if Lampard continue like this, in his head, he's trying to raise a team that would give England opportunities as well as give Chelsea a chance. But let's say if you pursue 2 rabbits at once, you feel not catch any of them. His job not to coach Chelsea. His job not be to build England national team. That's not the job of Gareth Southgate. So if he focus on the England national team as well as the Chelsea job, Roman Abramovich will not say he gone a quick trigger. Before you go know now, the don't kick him out. The transfer ban don't end. They will bring another coach, big coach. Massimiliano Allegri did the Pochettino did there. They will bring in a big coach who go sign big players, and then all of this work wait saying they do so, they will go down, because when a big coach come in and sign big players, all the time Abraham, Mason Mount, and the rest of them, they either loan them the normal Chelsea tradition or they will sell them. But Moko see how they go. Right now, he's still the top 4 at least. He's not competing for the title. Chelsea not get what it take to win the title anyway this season before. So if he make the Champions League, you'll consider him a success. But Manchester United is knocking on the door. Even Sheffield, some other teams are knocking on the door. If you don't make the top 4 with the way the league did so, then you go feel blame and say he not do well. Thank you very much for that one. We could move to another person.
Hello, Elebete TV radio show. I am Bola, calling from Surulere, Lagos. Concerning the recent appointment of Joseph Yobo, the former captain of Super Eagles, as the assistant coach to the Super Eagles, what's your take on it? Now that this coach of the Super Eagles, Garnet Troll, has said that the people at the end of affair at the NFF called him to tell him about the appointment of the Joseph Yobo. And he said he's okay with it, and part of his job to do as the Super Eagles technical director is to help the Nigerian coach and to dish out some experience to the Nigerian coaches. What's your take on it? Thank you. Hello, Elebede TV radio show. My name is Bola, calling from Surulere, Lagos. My question goes thus: what's your take on the recent appointment of Joseph Yobo as the new assistant to the Super Eagles coach? Based on the fact that he does not have a FIFA license badge yet, what's your take on it?
Well, Bola from Suliri, I'm not going to spend much time on this because I think we don't answer this question before. General Tro, he dey play the wisdom card here. There's no gain. He know, at least he don spend some years with Amaju and the entire NFF. He know the kind of people where they be. He know where they dey mumu and he know where they forget sense. He understand all of the politics where they play. So now he dey play the big man role here. They play the senior man role. He need to come out to say something next to Genotro. I mean, because we get partnership with Bayern Munich for the Bayern Youth Cup. I was with him for some time and we don't talk. Not be something we see I go put here. So I kind of like know how the man they think in certain ways. He not get time to join issues with people with Amaju or Joseph Yobo. And then I think what they did is to bring this one, whether I go offend them, ain't go come talk any other, come to say it don't cause insubordination, they don't come fire them. But you look and say Super Eagles are the biggest opportunity for her to make a final last name. When it comes to money, General Trot not the hungry. He get big hotel for France. He get business, all the things where he say the run. But he just want to make a last name for coaching. So he look and say, sometimes you need to pick your fight. Not be every fight that they fight. Not be everywhere we fly pitch. Now that they take the use something, take the knock and some. You just push them away. And I think now what the man they do. Now wisdom on the part. If we really look at where we're to, consigning the Super Eagles, the main Super Eagles, Joseph Yobo no go get say. Now just boy, it go be for the Omoshe, now it go be. So that one no go bother around. Now what Joseph Yobo go do with Chan Eagles and under 23 and the rest of them, now we go take judge am because the person when you replace, so now they take care of Chan Eagles, now they take care of under 23, unless they will get other plans. But we could see how the matter goes.
Hello, Elegbete TV radio. My name is Isaac. I'm calling from Bagada. My question is concerning Barcelona. Now that Dembele has been confirmed that he's going to be out for like 6 months, that's for the rest of the season, and Suarez is out for 4 months, Barcelona is in need of a striker. I want to ask Elegbete, what are the available options that personally you might suggest for Barcelona
from Bagada, I
as
don't
a
know whether
football
na
club
trailer or
for the
train
remainder
you,
of the
but,
season?
Thank you very much for
Knowing
calling
fully
us from
well
Bagada.
there's still Champions League
Barcelona, their
and
options
the
dey
Spanish La
very
Liga to
narrow.
fight for.
I know say
Thank
get
you.
one clause for the La Liga where if you allow them buy player because of the injury where they get, but which league they want buy the player? It has to be free agent, maybe Carlos Tevez or maybe Sheyi Adebayo. Adebayo said they even sign club for Paraguay. You know, players when we say they available free agent. But there's something where they bother me about FC Barcelona. You know, any player where they bring in now, can he fit in to play with alongside with Messi? How is it that Griezmann is just not playing? Too many players don't come Barcelona we're supposed to play well, they need to play well. Dembele, he don't turn to another Abu Dhabi. Coutinho come, he don't play well. Griezmann come, he don't play well. Different people. What happened to the famed La Masia, where they boast about, where they produce player? Are they saying that they're not fit bringing any young striker from that La Masia? They're not fit bringing any player who could just fit in for the next 4 months or 3 months to the end of the season, and then they revamp the team again, bring in Neymar, bring in some of those players who we see that they hope to bring in. Because it surprised me, say, almighty Barcelona, they fail to plan. And they say once you fail to plan, you'd already plan to fail. So we could see how it go. But for me, I think, say, Barcelona, their own this season, Akadara, they're not going to win the league, and I don't think say they're going to win the Champions League as well. They don't already come up for the Copa del Rey. So this season, unless miracle happen, and their brightest chance anyway at the Champions League, they win the Champions League, it will cover all the sins of what did happen, but it not look like that because the teams say the Champions League too, all of them still ready for the competition. But Moko, they keep our fingers crossed and hope for the best.
Hello, Elegbete TV radio. My name is Remy from Ikeja, Lagos. I wan know your view about this. The thing be say, I get two teams wey I for happy make dem win the league for their respective league, make dem win the title. Number one na Borussia Dortmund and the other one na Inter Milan. I for like make these two make dem win their league. E go sweet me well because Juventus and Bayern dem don too dominate that league, those league.
then Serie A and Bundesliga. So I go like if Borussia Dortmund, the way they are playing this season, they go feel match up with Bayern Munich, make them win that league. Or make Inter, make them put in more effort, make them surpass Juventus. I go like am well well. And then I feel say for Premier League, the top four still never sure for anybody. With the kind of game we dey for Chelsea, like they are the next 5 games, na very tough one. Playing Man City, playing Man U, Tottenham, Bayern sef dey the middle. So I no feel say they go. I feel say they go draw points one other way. They go draw points. So where Man U and the Arsenal, whether they fit get or Tottenham as well, they fit get chance to still qualify. Leicester sef, they are not looking like before again. So I feel they will drop as well. And then going to Spanish, the league still never sure for anybody. So we can't really say whether Madrid or Barca go still sure because two of them sef, they never get their self. I think say na only 1 point or 2 point and they take they gap their self. So wetin you feel say go happen at the end of the day?
Remy from Ikeja, Lagos. You pack and plenty. Na full trailer you take carry this one come. But make I try. Make I keep my phone. Make I first show you this. This is FC Bayern. We for this company, we get partnership with FC Bayern, and the only way we fit bring the Bayern, the Bundesliga trophy to Nigeria every year. Now, if Bayern win them the previous year, so for that, ordinarily, sentimentally, I want Bayern to win so that I can continuously bring the Bundesliga trophy. If you notice, the last 2 years, we don't bring the Bundesliga trophy to our studio. To last year was what do they call ourselves? Klaus Ogontela. This year we brought in Giovanni Eba. So I don't already the plan, I don't already negotiate. Say next year, Ian Robben will come. So for that, forgive me. I go like me Bayern winner because I get partnership with them. In short, my children are officially Bayern fans now. I want me them winner. So that next year, January, Ian Robben will do my studio. Having said that, Borussia Dortmund threw away their chance. So that time when they get 17-point gap over Bayern Munich and then they nothing win the league, they get themselves to blame. If there is any team in Germany right now where we say if Bayern nothing winner, I want me win them, it could be RB Leipzig. I want me the winner because they come from East Germany. So that all this hatred, all these things, football go fit foster unity, and it also go help East Germany to grow very well. Just like when Macho Sama won the Champions League in 1997, it was very sweet for football. You know, that now one. Now talking about Italy, me too, I want me Inter Milan winner. Juventus never really play well to the point where we say I got okay, they deserve to win the league title. So I want me Inter Milan winner. But it's not about we wanting, it's about what you do at the end of the day. What you play in tight games. One of the tight games where Inter Milan played this season, I guess AC Milan. For AC Milan in a derby to go 2 goals up and then all of a sudden Inter Milan come from behind to score 4 goals in the second half, that tells you that they have the ability and the capacity to keep on staying even when things are not looking good. And with Lukaku scoring goals like goals are going out of fashion, I think Inter Milan can push in very well. One thing where Inter Milan need to also watch out for now, the way referee officiating say they favor Juventus most of the time. Juventus know how to manipulate matches. So let's not forget Calciopoli. If you look at the cup game when they play against AC Milan, that penalty where they give the last minute, so you just know say nah, so it always be for Juventus. So Inter Milan need to keep winning and keep scoring plenty of goals so that they're not gonna get any shadow of doubt about their own. Now let's go to the La Liga. I think this is not the best chance for Diego Simeone to win the league. But unfortunately, the first time where Diego Simeone don't spend big money to sign players, 72 million, 96 million, this one. It's in they deliver. They pay me for them because there are years when we say don't use small budget, they work very hard. And at this thing I always stop. Some coaches no good with spending big money. So when people say Pep Guardiola spend money, also Mourinho spend money, and I make them win. So people go spend big money, that you not go see the result. You understand? It be like you give somebody big money to take cook pot of soup. When you look the soup, now look vegetable and crayfish, you see no meat, no fish, nothing. Now what did they happen to Atletico Madrid? This is not the best season for Atletico Madrid to usurp Real Madrid and FC Barcelona and go win the league. But unfortunately, they do like Legbere, they do like Lenny. Cola football now they play. Where Real Madrid and Barcelona, they really they Legbere, they fall for ground. They do like Fetemoye. But You know, football now what it be at the end of the day, the best man, the table no they lie. Now what you put in, now you go receive, come aside from her. Then more come to England. You talk about the top four, now yeah, I go take a random. The top four really they open, but only 2 slots now open. First and second, they don't guarantee. Liverpool don't win the league. Second position, Man City don't take them. Leicester and Chelsea, now them they hang like tebe now where they float for river. They not be floater, they not get root for ground. Anywhere where water go, now they carry them they go. And the way we say Jamie Vardy goal scoring form don't reduce, and Kelechi and the rest of them, they need to score consistently. That one will become a problem for them. And for back to, like say they don't concede goals. As you rightly say, the next 10 fixtures of Chelsea in across all competition. Now Ebelebe, now that one I be the real problem. So yes, sir, Igbogidi, now my friend named that time for Delta State, if papa name. This one and really Igbogidi, now the face. If the face survive this time, but it don't look like say the face survive. Now yeah, you gonna need experience. Now yeah, you gonna need staying power. Now yeah, you gonna need drive and all that. If Lampard know what's good for him, at the best time to play those senior player. But my question to Lampard is, why you keep Olivier Giroud if you know what plan? Why you need to play the president of social media, Batman, Batshuayi? Well, anyhow when you want to do him. I know, but I think that Manchester United, Tottenham Hotspur, I don't know for Arsenal, but like me, I don't even want me Arsenal qualify for Europe next season. Maybe they start afresh again, focus on only the league and the FA Cup and maybe the Captain Cup, and then Arteta can build this team for them. But the way they, Man United and maybe Spurs get a chance to make that top 4. They still knock Chelsea and Leicester City come on. But for Italy, I think I want to make Inter Milan win them. For Germany, for the sake of my business, na baby business I get. So for the sake of the growth of my business, I want me Bayern still retain them. But if Bayern not going to win now, me Leipzig win now. Dortmund, now they know they don't throw away their chance too many times. So I don't feel the bet on them. Then for Spain, I for really like make Atletico Madrid win now. But Zidane, there's something about Zidane and winning trophy. It is hard. Make Zidane approach a trophy, make it no win now. If Man City knock them out of the Champions League, they will go face the league and focus on it. They're not going to Copa del Rey. If they knock Man City come out ahead, then again, they pursue the same Champions League when he know how to win well. Don't forget, say in 2.5 years, he win 3 Champions League titles. This is another chance for him to win. So there's so many things we still do. But I want Atletico Madrid win the La Liga if Barcelona and Real Madrid not going to win. But I mean, see the way the team be. In England, Liverpool, congratulations to them, they don't already win. In Spain, I mean, in Germany, Bayern Munich is my first pick because of our partnership with them. I don't feel like our partnership with them means say I want to make them win now. Even Juventus will get partnership with them, but they don't to win and make the rest small. But for inside England, it's already done and dusted. My people, I hear the matter go take end. Thank you very much for all of them that will be say contribute. I like that bros from Ayetoro, all the way from that side. Thank you very much for joining us on the show. We'll continue to the Duame until we complete the studio, the radio studio fully, and then when I go fit, we can't change the style what we do. But for now, I salute all of you for what you want to do. I'm gonna not forget to follow us on Instagram at Elegbete TV Radio. If you watch out for the TV, it show for the screen. But if you listen on radio, at Elegbete TV Radio, and I will be for Instagram, for Twitter, as well as Facebook. I'm gonna join us. So I'm not gonna spread the good news of what you see. If you like what you do, I'm gonna tell people so that more people will come. We really hope to become a TV and radio of choice for all of us, and we also hope we will provide opportunity to make sure the word here about grassroots. I remember your brother and your friend, the Elegbete Sport and Sport. That's going to eat that Matthew area. I hail you now.